Hey, everybody think if when they fight or if they fight, it's gonna be a hard fight because of the way that Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not taking away nothing from him, but that's an easy fight for Keyshawn, dude. Just knowing what Keyshawn can bring what he gonna bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? He can fight going backwards. He can fight going forward, side to side. Come on, dog. That's gonna be like a Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I promise you, you got the height, you got the reach, you got the speed, and you got the power. Come on, dog.
Right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So what you just heard was well-renowned, two-time Trainer of the Year, future Hall of Famer, Brian Bomac McIntyre. Shouts out to Ness and the Boxing Voice for conducting this interview. And Bomac, he made the statement that his fighter, undefeated, lightweight, superstar, title contender, Keyshawn Businessman Davis, who is 12 wins, no loss, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. You heard Bomac. He stated that if Keyshawn Davis gets the opportunity to face off against 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, who is the WBA lightweight world champion and widely considered and acknowledged as one of the cash cows and one of the faces of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 30 wins, no losses, no draws. He is 28 wins by way of knockout, 30 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. And as you heard Bomac state that Keyshawn Davis has the height. He's 5'9". He's 4 inches taller. He has hand speed. He has the arm reach advantage. He has a 5-inch arm reach advantage. He has power. And he has a high ring IQ. And he says this is going to be an easy fight for Keyshawn, in reminiscence of that of his other fighter, who he's known for being with, mostly, in the pound-for-pound king, undefeated, 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and reigning WBA junior middleweight world champion, Terrence Bud Crawford, who has 41 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout. He is 37 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. When he had the biggest fight of his career, July 29th of 2023, Las Vegas, Nevada, against the undefeated undefeated unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer, Earl the Truth Spence Jr., who was a southpaw, who was a hard hitter, who was rugged, who has a high work rate and breaks his opponent down. Came into the fight with 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. And Brian Bomac McIntyre said ahead of that fight, that was the fight most anticipated in the last decade, that people truly said was 50-50 fight. Not Bomac. Bomac stated that this is going to be an easy fight for Terrence Bud Crawford. He going to pick Errol Spence apart and stop him. And Terrence Crawford shocked the world. Not Bomac, but the world. Dropping Errol Spence 3 times and stopping him in the 7th round. Dominating Errol Spence in the 8th round, excuse me. He dominated Errol Spence. Pure domination. And so Bomac is saying it's going to be a repeat of that. Keyshawn, obviously, people look at Keyshawn and they say that Keyshawn just simply doesn't have the experience, right? He only has 12 fights. But in his last fight against Gustavo Lemos, you saw a coming-of-age party. November 8th Keyshawn Davis fought a guy who came in 15 pounds overweight, who was rough, rugged, and should have been undefeated on many people's eyes. And he absolutely walked through Gustavo Lemos, dropping him 3 times and stopping him in the second round. This was supposed to be the toughest test of his career. Against an Argentinian, hard-hitting, rough, rugged, come forward, aggressive, awkward Gustavo Lemos, who arguably beat Richardson Hitchens in the fight prior to that. He put on a dazzling performance. Now, Keyshawn has another opportunity to make another statement February 14th at Madison Square Garden, New York, where he takes on undefeated Ukrainian star boxer, who is the WBO lightweight champion, Denis Baranchyk, for his first title. And Keyshawn Davis, I believe, is going to show up and show out on Denis Baranchyk. He'll be and will, at that point in time, will that entice Tank Davis to take a fight? He's fighting March 1st, a month later, right? Not even a month later, about 2 weeks later, right? 2.5 weeks later, Tank Davis will be fighting March 1st against the WBA super featherweight world champion, Lamont Rose Jr., who is 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. But he's coming up from 130. He did compete at 135. Will that entice him for unification? He wanted to unify the belts against Lomachenko in November, but Lomachenko pulled out. Will this be the fight and the performance he needs? Because he's pushing away Shakur Stevenson because he says Shakur is boring. Keyshawn is far from boring. Man, what y'all think about this? Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. I'm gone. Peace.